waste your time. I'm here to talk about when we could expect MORO arc in Dokkan. I recently was just making a rant talking about how long it takes for them to drop new characters, and obviously, I'm talking about like when they drop the new anime, when they dropped Dragon Ball Superhero, how long it took for us to get Beast Gohan, and then when they dropped Dragon Ball Daima, how long it took for us to get Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku as an adult. Just like how long that took was way too long. And so I'm just going to talk about how long it's been taking, like how long we can expect from now until we see like more arc stuff in Dokkan. Firstly, we haven't even gotten Dragon Ball Super Beerus out of the way, and to my knowledge, the Galactic Patrol, we do not have like an official date on when this is happening. We know Dragon Ball Super Beerus is happening fall 2026, so like obviously we could probably, I want to say, because this is stuff we've already done it, it's Dokkan is already seen, we could expect like to see Dragon Ball Super Beerus stuff in game much quicker than what we have been expecting from Dokkan when it comes to Dragon Ball Superhero and Dragon Ball Daima. But I don't want to say that confidently because I know like Dokkan basically like is not quick on this. Like they are way too slow. They're very incompetent when it comes to handling the new releases. Especially when it comes to like new anime stuff and when it comes to new movies. So Dragon Ball Super Beerus is gonna drop fall 2026, and I think I'm not like, I don't want to be too ambitious maybe, but I think we could possibly, I don't think people have been saying that they're gonna do like an entire Dragon Ball Super remake, which I'm not expecting that. I'm not expecting a full Dragon Ball Super remake. I'm expecting Dragon Ball Super Beerus to drop, and then I'm expecting after Dragon Ball Super Beerus drops, I'm expecting them to just like ignore everything else and then redo, or not redo, but finally animate the MORO arc. I think they're just gonna like leave it as that. I think they realize how badly handled especially like the beginning of Dragon Ball Super was with the Dragon Ball Battle of Gods, not the movie, but the anime. And so they're redoing that. They're gonna do it with this Dragon Ball Super Beerus, and then we're gonna get MORO arc. I think we're gonna jump into MORO arc, not immediately. I think fall 2027, late 2027 is when I like expect us to be getting the MORO arc stuff, the Dragon Ball Super, the Galactic Patrol arcs, Galactic Patrol Prisoner Saga, what they're calling it. I think that's when we'll be getting that kind of stuff. But I just wanted to talk about like when we had been expecting stuff like previously. Back in Dokkan's early days, we got like Dokkan was, if you don't know, Dokkan dropped January 30th, I think, 2015, and it was around when the Dragon Ball Super anime was dropping, and Goku first went Ultra Instinct versus Jiren in October 8th, 2017. So Goku went Ultra Instinct in Jiren in the anime October 8th, 2017. Then December 20th, 2017, we get this SSR Ultra Instinct Goku. Extremely hype, 2-month turnaround. Dokkan was extremely quick on that. And then Dokkan proceeded to I really hope they never do this again, by the way. But this was very hype back then because SSR TUR, like it was a new game. But then Goku went Mastered Ultra Instinct on March 4th of 2018, and then they gave this guy a Dokkan Awakening where he can transform into Mastered Ultra Instinct May 15th of 2018. So a 2-month turnaround when they dropped Ultra Instinct, and then when they dropped the the Dokkan Awakening of the character they had already dropped, so that he could go Master Ultra Instinct in the transformation. That was like obviously incredibly hype. They did a very good job of that. I'm telling you, if we got that level of turnaround, that is like Dragon Ball Legends like level of turnaround. Like Dragon Ball Legends dropped. I mean, I don't have it pulled up, but I have it put up here. I'll just like pull it up for you guys, but Dragon Ball Legends. Okay, February 21st, 2025 is when Daima Super Saiyan Goku went Super Saiyan 4 as an adult in Daima. The kid is like cool and stuff, but the hype is adult Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku. That is when like the hype happened, and then it was March like 20th, I believe, that I'll just show you guys. There's no point in not showing you Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku DBL. That is when it was revealed that they were getting Dragon Ball Legends was getting. I guess I could just look at the showcase. That's when we knew that Dragon Ball Legends was getting Diamond Super Saiyan 4 Goku as an LF, and like that. If like Dokkan, the best turnaround they ever had was like this UI Goku. Yeah, March 26th, 2025. That's a month and 5 days after freaking I mean, this is a short month, you know what I mean? A month basically and 5 days after it was in the anime, it was in Dragon Ball Legends. And it's like, dude, Dokkan's best turnaround ever still doesn't compete with Legends' best turnaround. We'll keep moving forward. Then we have after that Dokkan obviously still airing during Dragon Ball Super. This is before that, but I'm just like going off the top of my head what I pulled up. This is Vegito Blue. Vegito Blue appears November 13th, 2016. Then we get our first VB unit April 14th, 2017. Obviously it started with the Dokkan Awakening. It didn't just I don't even think transformations were in game at this point because it was during the 3rd anniversary that it was introduced. Wait, was it during the 3rd? Did UI Goku? No. Yeah, it was during the 3rd anniversary. Then I'm thinking about it. I'm pretty sure it was. So the 3rd anniversary units, I'm pretty sure they were already out. I should have put down UI Goku, but that's not relevant. I guess I'm just thinking about it. But April 14th, 2017, they drop physical VB. You know what I mean? So it's like November 13th, 2016 is when it was revealed in the anime. So what? That's like a 6-month turnaround. Like that's not, in my opinion, that's not very good. Like I think that is really bad. 6 months is way too long. I think we need to be looking at Dragon Ball Legends. In my opinion, I mean I don't have it pulled up. When did Beast Gohan drop in Dragon Ball Legends? LF Beast Gohan DBL. When did LF Beast Gohan drop? And LF, that's Red Beast Gohan, 14 star. Yeah, this is gonna be a couple of days later, or maybe like 1 or 2 days after it was revealed. But so Beast Gohan, October 21st, 2022 was when basically around late October 2022, mid to late October 2022 was when we got that in Dragon Ball Legends, and then June 11th, 2022 is when the actual movie dropped. So what? That's like 5. That's like 5 months. Like even like, dude, this was like, I want you guys to think about like how bad the standard had gotten. Like, okay, June to October, 5 months was like it was like a good turnaround time. Like this felt so quickly, and the reason this felt quick is because it had been so long. Like think about this is 2022. Back in like 26, like Dokkan dropped in 2015. Dragon Ball Super anime is going 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018. Then 19 we get the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie, you know what I mean? And I say you know what I mean too much, but back in late 2018 to 2019 we get the Dragon Ball Super movie. And then, it just the entire thing just goes radio silent. Like they go completely silent. Shueisha just pulls the plug on Dragon Ball, and like they just try to kill the franchise. They're just slurping Luffy, just slurping him up. Just even though Dragon Ball is pulling insane numbers, just going so crazy, they just completely ignore it and don't care. It's just very unfortunate as how Toei or Shueisha, whichever higher ups have handled it like that. Unfortunately, the anime just was not back. No one can control that except whatever people are making the stupid decisions up top. But clearly, they're just massive One Piece fans, and they just hate this franchise. But besides that, it's like then we wait 3 years, and we finally get like the movie in. We get the movie in. 20 we get this is then we wait. Okay, I'm jumping ahead of myself, but like we get 3 years and we get the movie in October, we get the movie, oh my god, we get the movie in June, and then Dragon Ball Legends has a really quick turnaround in October, right? So October, like that's a really quick turnaround. Before that, obviously we had Dragon Ball Super Broly, like I said, December 14th, 2018, and then we had a Dual Dokkan Fest TURs February 13th. So that was really, really quick. December to February, that's a 2-month turnaround. We had I guess yeah, it is a 2 month turnaround. That's 2 months in between them dropping the movie to when Dokkan drops their Dokkan Fest. So obviously they nailed that, hit it out of the park, insanely good. But then I have why do I have the search for Broly put up as well? I have Broly. Obviously, it was a dual Dokkan Fest. They both transform. They both released same time. It was this wasn't anniversary. This is oddly close to anniversary, by the way. This is really close to the 4th anniversary. Or no, yeah, this is oddly close to the 4th anniversary. That's really odd. That's really awkward. I really hope. I really wonder if they might do something like that again. But Dokkan, they hate doing anything good anymore. But that's an exaggeration. I won't be a doomer like that. But like you guys get what I'm saying here with when it comes to these new releases. But then we get like I said, June 11th, 2022. We get Dragon Ball Super Superhero. Then October, Legends drops it, and we're still waiting on Dokkan to drop it. And December, 2 months after Legends drops it, which is already, like I said, 5 months, was like, I remember people thinking like, dude, like people were shocked that Legends had dropped Beast Gohan before Dokkan. And I guess people were coming off like the thought that like, dude, Beast Gohan, like Blue Gogeta and Dragon Ball Super Broly stuff was in Dokkan like 3 months. It took 2 months. It took 2 months and it was in Dokkan. Like that is what people were expecting. And so the fact that it took Legends 5 months just became like, wow, like Legends, like they nailed it. Like they beat Dokkan when it comes to this. Like that's a W. But like we had to wait so much longer. We had to wait 2 months longer. We're waiting like 7 months to get to December till we get the New Year's Dual Dokkan Fest LRs, which was an immaculate decision. This would have been a legendary release if they had actually released Beast Gohan, which they unfortunately did not release Beast Gohan. They released Beastless Gohan, and he was just an active skill attack. And then really when they actually released Beast Gohan, which is still for some reason the only Beast Gohan we have in game, this is a type of character where when this drops, you need to immediately try to spam him as much as possible the way that Dragon Ball Legends did, because he is really just like a recency bias hype merchant. Like this is just like this is a bit of like I want to sell like a form. I just want to sell this shit. I want to make a fuck ton of money. Let's add this in at the end of the movie. Like that is what this is. And then they just they didn't like sell it well because they just dropped one character, and that character dropped in 2024. Dude, how long is that? July 28th, 2024. And we're coming from what, June dude, that's basically it took Dokkan 2 years and a month to drop Beast Gohan. So I mean, you guys are like, I mean, like people are maybe like getting hyped. I'm gonna remain optimistic and hope they learn their lesson. They fix their mistakes. They're not gonna do the same thing again. But it took 2 years for us to get Beast Gohan in game, and it took 7 months for us to get an active skill attack of him. It's like, it's not looking good when it comes to them handling new releases. And then we just like, you'd have to think like, surely like it happens again. Like surely new content again. I saw some people saying like, oh yeah, like it just takes so much longer nowadays to make characters than it did back then, so that's why it takes so long. I just don't believe that. When Legends was able to drop Beast Gohan in 5 months, LF Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku in 2 months, Dokkan has the jump on this. Dokkan does not like Dokkan is not like in the like not know, like Dokkan is not like unaware that this stuff is coming, and then it drops and they're like, okay, episode just dropped day one. Whenever it drops is when they start developing. They don't just like, the episodes don't drop and then they're like, okay, this is our first time seeing it too. Like there's no way that's true, because that can't be true for Legends. There's no way you can say Legends development time took 2 months for Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and like Dokkan can't replicate whatever. Like maybe Legends had advanced knowledge, maybe Legends just put their workers like, okay, new shit just dropped, we gotta get on this. Like maybe that's what Legends did. Whatever Legends did, Dokkan can do. I don't believe you if you're telling anybody that wants to sit, you are a bootlicker, you're a cocksucker. Like I don't know what to tell you. Like you are genuinely tweaking if anybody wants to sit there and tell me like that they can like, whatever Legends did, Dokkan can't replicate to get the new stuff in game quicker. Because I mean, look at this, February 21st, 2025. How long did we have get like how long do you think we had to wait? I'll just spoil it for you. It was 11 months till January 29th, 2025 that we got Adult Diamond Super Saiyan 4 Goku in game. Very, 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 very disappointing. I'm very upset with that. I'm very unhappy with that. I really do hope that Dokkan turns this around, because the Moro arc stuff, like this is about to be Dokkan's like a third chance, like new era Dokkan, good animations. This is their third chance to prove that they can like, cause I mean, bro, look at how hyped Ultra Instinct Goku, Dokkan original animations are. I'm sure those take forever. Like I'm certain, but like I feel like, imagine how hype it would be if like we got like Moro Arc UI Goku doing like the Dragon Fist and stuff, like the level of animations that LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta has. Like that's not like, I don't think you guys understand, when the Dragon Ball Super anime returns, it's going to like Dragon Ball Super, like people don't want to hear it. Dragon Ball Super like tripled the amount of people that are Dragon Ball fans. Like that is actually like the truth. Dragon Ball would have like, if Dragon Ball Super never dropped and they had just like done nothing, and they had just like, if they had basically decided to kill the franchise like I don't know, 5 years, a decade earlier than they ended up doing it, fucking, or they intended to try to kill the franchise 5 years to a decade earlier, all people would be talking about when it comes to Dragon Ball is, oh, like, that's unk shit, like, you know, that's nostalgia, like, it's not really, like, that crazy, like, people wouldn't still be talking about Dragon Ball. It would be, like, Dokkan would be dead, Dragon Ball Legends would be dead, like, the franchise would not have, it's like, there are a lot more people than you think that, maybe watched Dragon Ball when they were younger, weren't like, you know, they knew about it and they enjoyed it when they were younger, but they're not like diehards. But like then Dragon Ball Super dropped and they watched the whole thing, and then they're like actually like, you know, involved in the Dragon Ball games, they're involved in, you know, the franchise, they talk about the anime coming back, Dragon, you know, Sparking Zero, which was a flop, unfortunately. People don't want to hear it. It was a massive flop. It was always going to be a flop, IMO, because the original games, oh fuck, I can't remember what they're oh my god, the original games were not like as they don't like fit as well in terms of what people wanted. What people basically wanted was fighters. Like people wanted fighters. Like they did not want another Budokai Tenkaichi. They did not want that. That was not like what people really wanted, because I saw people complaining that like certain killer, oh, they're not gonna make all the characters equal. They're gonna like have like battle, like I don't know, like it. What people really wanted was hype moments in aura when it comes to like new character. Like they wanted basically like a fighting game that was getting consistent updates, that was also like complex and fun to play. So like it, like Dragon Ball already had it. Like they, in my opinion, they should have never dropped Sparking Zero, and they just should have continued developing fighters. But like, just back on topic, I really do hope, I'm expecting Dragon Ball Super Moro Arc stuff to happen in late 2027. I really do hope, like, fall 2027, Galactic Patrol Saga releases, super hype, everyone's enjoying it, and then we get fall 2027 that happens, and then either New Year's or anniversary is Dokkan Fest LR Moro and Dokkan Fest LR, or Dokkan Fest LR Moro, Carnival LR Ultra Instinct Goku, or, you know, switch it around or make them a dual Dokkan. I don't care. I really don't care. Just release the shit in game quickly. Like, I really do want that. I'm not saying it for Dragon Ball Super Beerus, but Dragon Ball Super Beerus is dropping fall 2026. New Year's, bro, if New Year's is not Dragon Ball Super Beerus, it's a fumble. I don't care. I don't care what it is. I don't care how good it is. I don't care how well designed the characters are. I don't care if I have to wait. People are like, oh yeah, like I saw somebody say as well when I was like, oh yeah, like it's disgusting and it's a crazy insult that Diamond Super Saiyan 4 Goku took 11 months to drop. But I saw somebody say, oh, I would rather him take 11 months to drop than him drop quickly and be trash. You can have both, dude. You can have both. You know, it genuinely takes, like, it would take me, like, I could world record do it. Like, I could make, like, I should do that. Like, speed running, making, like, 20 different interesting characters with cool like mechanics that are good. Like I wonder how long it would take me to do that. And like I really like I do wonder if I could like that would be fun. Like, you know, just showing like this, like whoever's job it is to balance these characters, make them good, make them interesting, make them fun. It's like your job is not hard. Like I could take your job in 2 seconds. Like I promise you I could do it. But I'm sure whoever is working that, like this is my personal cope, is that whoever is working that, I genuinely don't believe like whatever like salary they're being paid, it can't be for just that. Like they don't have a person there who's like, okay, you design the kits of every single unit that is gonna drop. I don't believe there is a person there doing that. What I believe is it's like someone who is like working on like developing the game and like fixing bugs and like just a software developer, you know what I mean? Like they're someone like that is probably also like in charge of making the balancing, like, you know, designing the unit's kits. So like that's like an additional hat that person wears, and that's why it's like it seems like such an easy job. But I'd have to imagine like whoever is doing that like has to have like this is just for my sanity. I in my heart of hearts I know it's not true, and I know that they have like one person or maybe even like a team of 3 people who design and test the units. I know that's probably true, and I know it probably sucks because that person's just getting paid to do nothing and they suck at their job and they're still getting paid. But it's like I really like hope that like that like it's like one person who's like 90% of their job is like fixing bugs and, you know, developing new game modes and like pushing like data downloads and shit like that, is like also just like in charge of designing units. And like they design, like someone just walks up to him and is like, hey, I know you were working on Dokkan Frontier, but I just like we just finished, you know, Beast Gohan and we need you to design his kit. And it's like, oh, I'll get to that, thanks. You know, it's like a really quick thing, like, you know what I mean? Like that's for in my heart, like, because I would hate like to dude, I can't imagine how many people like watch this video and like are gonna end up working a 9 to 5, and like that person just gets to sit at Akatsuki HQ if their job is truly just to make units and just like make a bag. Like I like honestly, more power to him, because like more power to him, because like that is like that's like the easiest job in existence. Like that's one of those like senior executive super producer jobs that just like they do nothing, you know what I mean? I need me that job. I need me whoever they have, like if they truly have like one person just sitting there working on balance, and that's like their entire job, are working on designing characters kits and like new mechanics and stuff. If that is like their entire job, I'm actually like, Akatsuki, pay me half of what you pay that person and I will do twice as good of a job. Like I promise, like just have me train under them for like, or train under someone and learn how to do everything for like a month. Dude, I'll start learning Japanese if I really have to. I'll take half their pay and I'll do double it. Like if that truly is the case, that like we have one person. But like I said, for my sanity, I have to hope that's not true. When I'm like, you know, when I, you know, finish college and I'm working at McDonald's and shit, you know, for my sanity, I have to pretend that person is like a software developer and they're working on super difficult shit and coding like new mechanics and new game modes, but they also just have that. Like that's how I have to think about this, because there's no way we drop certain characters, like not this guy, certain characters, not you either, but I guess Ultimate Gohan, like there's no way like we're dropping shit like this. Like this is just like not you, I guess this is post EZA. It's incredible design, immaculate, but like it like there's no way we're dropping stuff like this and we're sitting here saying like that it's super fun and stuff. Like it's in like we think, like, I mean, this character was really, really good. It's just a really frustrating design, not really enjoyable to use. So this video serves as, I guess, at the end of it, this serves as my application to Akatsuki. Like, Akatsuki, if you're watching this, I am willing to learn Japanese. I promise you I will have learned, like, if you actually hire me for half of whatever you're paying that guy, I will do the balance. I will design every unit's kits, and I will do twice as good of a job for half the pay.